Ma'am came.
Yes, children. It is disconnecting.
Ma'am.
I don't know why. Yes, Varshita. Is Varshita available now?
Ma'am, this is
Ma'am, she
Varuni.
told she will submit, ma'am.
You Rahul's
Where is she
number.
now? She just left the meeting.
No, ma'am, she went to submit itself.
Yes, okay. Now it won't accept. Time is out now. It is 18th only last date. And Dikshita available today? Why strength is too less today?
Ma'am,
Only 21 participants.
Only 20. Then what happened to remaining half class?
Ma'am, today
Social and science is 21. Ma'am,
So-
only 22 students. Ma'am, that time 22, now 21. That time 22, now that 21.
Now also
Last
21.
Ma'am, today is 21. That's why 20.
Ma'am, again 22.
Yes, okay. And Dikshita also didn't submit. Dikshita not available na today. Who will inform to Dikshita? Nobody is having Dikshita number maybe.
Ma'am, just now I submitted in WhatsApp, ma'am.
Yes, Varshita. Yes, Varshita. I'll see later. Okay, ma'am. I'll see.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, in our class group, we can find the numbers, no, ma'am, in our class group.
You can find who will inform to Dikshita. I'm asking.
Ma'am, otherwise
Ma'am,
we
I
can
don't
keep
have.
who did not did. We can keep all their names there so they can see and do it, no, ma'am.
Lalita, where you are? They won't respond. If teacher directly asks them also, they won't respond. If we keep names, they'll see. When they'll see and when they'll submit. This is not possible. We have to call them. Then only they'll respond. And Sahasra?
Ma'am.
Sahasra is not available. Hema
Ma'am.
Varshini? Yes, Amma Varuni.
Can I send you Rahul's number?
Rahul, I'm having all your numbers. I'm your class teacher, no? I'm having all your numbers. Only thing is, if I call them, they didn't submit their project, no, they won't respond. They won't pick up my call. I tried also. Anvit.
Christmas occasion.
I have sent just, see, Thursday to Sunday. 4 days holidays, children. Monday school will be reopened. Online classes will be on Monday. Okay?
Okay.
And Anvit, just now I have seen Anvit. Where is Anvit? He left again.
Ma'am, when the school start?
Yes, Anvit, why didn't you submit your project?
Ma'am,
That is okay. I'm not asking why didn't you submit. That is all over now. Past is past. You just send to my WhatsApp at least by tomorrow. Okay?
okay, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
Anvit. Yes, Anvit. And Lav Kumar? Lav Kumar? Not available.
Ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I submitted, ma'am.
Vedashri, I have seen yours.
Okay, ma'am. When school starts, ma'am.
Lav Kumar, who will inform to Lav Kumar? Lav Kumar is there, na? Yes, Lav Kumar. When do you submit?
Ma'am, I'll submit tomorrow in my village, ma'am.
So that 21 project through WhatsApp you can send, no? Through WhatsApp you can send. Okay. If you didn't get network for MCB, if you want, you can send to my WhatsApp also.
Okay,
Can you? Do you send? I'm asking. Okay. Next, Amulya. She won't join now. After 10 to 15 minutes, she'll join for every class. I don't understand why children will be like this. Najid,
Ma'am, not for every class, ma'am. Only English period she'll come late.
only for English class she'll come late.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I'll call their parents.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am, just now I have power cut. Ma'am, did you say anything?
I didn't say anything. Hema Varshini is not available, I think.
Jashwit came in last class, ma'am.
Jeshwit came to last class. This class he didn't come. Okay. If I give absent, then they'll be happy because they lose attendance. No, if you attend one class also, I'm just giving. I'm not absenting. No, I'm not giving you absent. I'm just giving attendance so that you are like this. If I keep absent, then they'll know. Najit is not available. Kashyap, did you submit your? Yes, you submitted. And last year not available. I'll just send your number as Lalita said. I'll just send your names in WhatsApp group, children. If you submit, if you want to inform to your friends, you please inform. If you submit by tomorrow evening, I'll just give you marks. Otherwise, I'll just give you 0. I won't take afterwards WhatsApp projects and all those. I'm just sharing my
project is
screen.
there, ma'am.
Who is that?
Ma'am, you want Krishna?
Yuvan, I have seen yours, but I have to tell you something, Yuvan. Yes, I have seen yours. All of you take your textbook, children. We'll continue the same lesson. Take your textbook, literature reader book.
Okay.
Where we are, Amma? They just jumped into the well and
Ma'am,
they
can
just
I read?
had. This is all over. This also we have started already, no? Where we stop, children?
Ma'am, we stopped at local.
Local villages. Yes. This paragraph.
Ma'am.
Yes. And before going to start our lesson, who will revise previous?
Big lesson, ma'am.
Yes. And before going to start our lesson, just revise to our class what happened in our previous class. Who will do that?
Ma'am, this is all over, ma'am. We were at page 38, ma'am.
Okay. We'll take this paragraph and we'll go to 38. No problem. Time is enough for us. And who will revise previous class? Quick.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, Ramisha, you can. But fast.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, before that, had
We're not getting your voice. Lalita, can you revise? Second incident onwards. They have to go for tracking there onwards.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, they are going to tracking, ma'am. He's taking some twigs and everything, chestnuts and everything. And no.
ma'am,
They thought that they are not nice trackers. They saw that there is a river. They jumped in and swim, ma'am.
Yes. And here, actually, they have to go for the teacher. They have to find the teacher. But these children are seeing a pool of water. They just jumped into that. They had good time there. And after that, what happened? We'll just see here. It was growing dark and we were beginning to worry about Mr. Oliver's whereabouts, and when he limped into camp assisted by a couple of local villagers. What happened? And it is going to be dark. The children are worried. What happened to our master? He didn't come back. Still like that they are thinking. At that moment, his master came to the camp. Limped means just jumping with one leg, and he just entered the camp. With the help of some villagers, local villagers means who are living in that forest, those villagers helped their master, Mr. Oliver, to come to the camp. With the help of them, they came to the camp. Having waited for us at the far end of the forest for a couple of hours, he had decided to return by following his own trail. But in the gathering gloom, he was soon lost. And what happened? He went for tracking the children. So he waited there at the another end. These children, they have to find out him and together they have to come back. But the children, they didn't go there, they just enjoyed in water. So, and he waited and waited there, their master, and he decided anyway these children are not going to come here. So, if I go back, that will be better, he thought, and he just tried to come back. He just tried it, but he lost his way. He also has to come back with the help of trail only. He put here and there feathers and everything, no, twigs and all those. By finding them, he has to find his way back to the camp again. He just tried that, but it failed. He didn't find his way. And some locals returning from the temple took charge of him and escorted him back to camp. He lost his way and he was searching here and there. At the same time, some villages, they went to the temple. What is temple there? Which temple is there? Tara Devi temple is there on top of mountain, no children. So, yes, and these locals, they went to the Tara Devi temple and they prayed and they're coming back. When they're coming back, they found this man, Mr. Oliver, searching for something. And they asked, what you are doing here? What happened to you? He said, I lost my way to the camp. So can you please help me? Like that, he asked them, they helped him and they came along with him to the camp. They have dropped him there and they left the camp. And here, after that, what happened? He was very angry and made us return all our good conduct and other badges, which he stuffed into his haversack. I had give up my cookery badge too. And what happened? He was very angry. Why Mr. Oliver was very angry, children? Can you guess?
Because the badge is with them. They are swimming there. They are swimming.
Yes. Because children didn't go there. They have to go there actually. He thought to teach them how to track. But these children, they didn't go there. So he was very upset and he was angry with the children. So he took all their badges back. He gave different badges to children number. All those badges he took back once again. Yes, he took
one cookery badge.
Yes, all those badges he took back once again and he stuffed means he just kept put them in his haversack means it's a big bag where he used to keep all his belongings and he just dropped all those badges into his bag and he took cookery badge also from this boy Mr. Bond. And an hour later when we were preparing to get in our sleeping bags for the night, Mr. Oliver called out, where is dinner? After 1 hour, he called, Mr. Oliver called the children and he asked for the dinner. Where is dinner? He asked. And what these children said? We have had ours, said Bimal. And everything is finished, so he said. Bimal said like this. Bimal means one boy in that group. And he said, we had our dinner, sir, and we finished everything. Nothing is left for you, he said. And by listening to that, he get maybe more angry. See, where is Bond? He is supposed to be the cook. Bond, get up and make me an omelette. He said like this. Mr. Oliver, he was very angry and hungry also because he waited for them for a long time so that he was angry. And till morning to evening, he didn't have anything. So he was so hungry also. And he is shouting at Mr. Bond. That boy's name is Bond, no? Cookery badge he got, no? That boy, hero of our lesson is Bond only, no? He called that boy. He said to the children, he told them like this, call Bond, ask him to prepare one omelette for me, he said. And here Bond is saying like this, can't sir? Bond said, I can't prepare omelette, he said. Here sir is asking like this, why not? Why can't you prepare omelette for me? He asked, Mr. Oliver asked. You have my badge. Not allowed to cook without it. Scout rule, sir. He said like this. Bond said like this. Sir, you took my badge back. Cookery badge, you took it back. So I can't cook for you because without any badge, without cookery badge, nobody should cook. This is the scout rule, as you said. Because so I'm not going to cook for you, he said. Never heard of such a rule, but you can have your badges, all of you. We return to school tomorrow. And sir is saying like this, Mr. Oliver, he said like this. Okay, I never heard this kind of rule. I just forgot what I said. And he's saying, okay, no problem. I'm going to give you all your badges back. Tomorrow morning, we just leave this camp. We return to our school once again, he said. And after that, what happened? Mr. Oliver returned to his tent in a huff. What is huff, children? What is the meaning of huff? We have seen this word in our previous poem. What is huffing?
Half and puff. Half
means-
and puff.
Means what?
Blowing.
Not blowing. Not blowing, mom. Huff means breathing heavily. Like that we'll do, no? That is huffing and puffing. And here, Mr. Oliver returned to his stand in a huff. He just breathing heavily and he went to the tent, Mr. Oliver. But I relented and made him a grand omelette, garnishing it with dandelion leaves and extra chili also. And here, Bond started preparing one omelette for Mr. Oliver, and he just added some other leaves and he just add some more extra chili to that, and he made a good omelette for Mr. Oliver. And what will happen after that, we'll see. What happened to this? Yes, sir. Never had such an omelette before, confessed Mr. Oliver, blowing out his cheeks a little too hot, but otherwise quite interesting. He said like this, I never had this kind of omelette in my life, confessed Mr. Oliver. Confessed means said, gave this statement. He said like this, it's a good omelette, it is the best omelette in my life. I never had this kind of tasty omelette, he said. And blowing out cheeks means when dish is too hot, what we'll do? When dish is too hot, we'll be blowing out our cheeks and we'll be eating. How
Yes,
we do?
ma'am.
Yes, like that we'll do, na? That is what is called blowing out his cheeks. He just blowing out that hotness from his mouth out, and he is having that omelette. He is hungry and this omelette is too hot, and so he just blowing out his cheeks and he is having the omelette, children. And he is saying it is too hot. Just now you made it, no? So it is too hot. Otherwise it is very interesting. It is very tasty, he said. Who said? Who said?
Oliver.
Oliver. Oliver, the master. Would you like another one, sir? Who is asking this? Do you want one more omelette, sir?
Bond.
Bond asked they, sir, do you want one more omelette, sir? He asked, sir. And tomorrow, Bond, tomorrow. We'll breakfast early tomorrow. He said like this for this. He asked, no, Bond asked, do you want one more omelette, sir? Like that. Bond asked, no, for that. Mr. Oliver, he said like this, no, I don't want any other omelette now. I had one, that is enough, more than enough for me. We'll have tomorrow one more omelette, and one more thing is, we'll have our breakfast early tomorrow because we have to leave the camp. We have to pack everything and we have to leave to our school. So we have to get up early, have our breakfast early, he said. But we have to break up camp very early the next day. And in the early hours, a bear had strayed into our camp, entered the tent wherever our stores were kept, and created havoc. And what happened here? Whenever Whenever early morning they got up, they have to remove everything, tent and everything they have to remove, they have to pack everything. And when they were busy in packing their belongings, here one bear entered the camp. One bear had strayed into the camp. That means entered into the camp, and it took all the rations, dresses, clothes, everything it just took, and just tearing dresses, and just pouring here and there their rations and destroying everything and created havoc. Havoc means all like actually havoc means which is not arranged properly. If we arrange properly, that is not havoc. Havoc means which is not arranged properly. That means this bear entered the tents of all these children, and it just took all these this and that, and putting this and tearing clothes, and destroying or breaking the vessels. Everything it did. That is what is called havoc, children. And here created havoc sorry, with all our provisions, even rolling our biggest ditchy down the hill. And it took all the provisions, it poured here and there, rice, dal, vegetables, everything it took and it destroyed. And moreover, one more thing is, it just took the ditchy. Ditchy means big bowl. One big bowl will be enough for preparing food. And it took that ditchy, went to the top of hill and throw it down from the hill. And that is what did by this bear. We can see bear in this picture. And in the confusion and uproar that followed, the bear entered Mr. Oliver's tent. He was already outside, fortunately, and came out entangled in Mr. Oliver's dressing gown. It then made off in the direction of the forest. What happened when in the confusion? Why bear is in confusion? Because whenever bear entered the camp, no children will keep quiet. We are all scared of these animals. So they shout, they'll be shouting, running here and there, shouting, and they'll be taking some sticks. Some will be trying to beat it, some will be running. Like that they'll be doing now. By seeing all this, bear confused and it didn't go where to go. It just entered Mr. Oliver's tent. And what it did, it just, but Mr. Oliver is not there in that tent. He came out already, and after that this bear entered the tent and it came out entangled in Mr. Oliver's dressing gown. How it came? Entangled means it didn't wear the gown wantedly. Here, bear didn't wear the gown wantedly, while bear is walking here and there and coming back, and by mistake, otherwise unfortunately, suddenly that gown came onto the bear, children. It didn't wear wantedly, while it is coming back, somehow it happened. That is what is called entangled. Entangled means wantedly this bear didn't wear that. See, caught or trapped in something while it is coming back, while bear is coming back, and it went to the Mr. Oliver's tent. No, it was roaming here and there, and it was coming back. While it is coming back, by mistake, suddenly it fell down on the bear, and somehow it wore that and it is going out. And here it came out in dressing gown, and after that it just left the camp place, went to the forest. That bear went to the forest with a dressing gown. And a bear in a dressing gown, it was comical side. Comical means funny. And he's saying, seeing a bear in dressing gown is a funny thing for me. I loved a lot, he is saying. And though we were a troop of brave scouts, we thought it better to let the bear keep the gown. And he's saying, we were scout students, we are all brave students because we have joined in scout. Even though we are brave students, even though we are trained by the scouts, we just let the bear to go into the forest with the gown. We never tried to take the gown back. Even though we are brave children, even though we are trained by the scout, we didn't try to take the gown back. We just let the bear to run with gown itself. It means what, children? It means what?
Ma'am.
Ma'am, suddenly the
Ma'am.
gown fell on the bear. So, for that bond, it is very funny. A bear in dressing gown, it is very funny. He is telling, again, if we go and get that, it will hurt us. Let it go with the gown.
Yes, that is the one thing. And he is saying here, this boy, Bond is telling us, he is saying like this. We are brave scouts, we are brave boys, but we let the bear with the gown. That means we are not brave boys. If we are brave, we should have brought that gown again back and we should have given to the master. But even though they are scout boys, they are not brave enough to bring the gown back from the bear. That is the meaning here. Are you clear, children?
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, the
They are
story is
telling
written
we
by
are brave,
Ruskin
but they are not
Bond.
really brave.
Not Ruskin, we'll say Ruskin. Ruskin Bond.
Ruskin Bond.
Yes,
Ma'am,
he is.
Bond, ma'am.
Hmm?
His full name is Ruskin Bond.
Yes,
But in
Ruskin
story
Bond.
they have, but in
Ruskin Bond.
story they have kept as Bond.
Yes, Ruskin
Full name
Bond.
is
Yes, writer's
Ma'am,
name is Ruskin Bond, children. And here he is a great Indian writer. If you go to any library, you just find his books and you just try to read them. You'll get so much information. You can improve your knowledge also more and more. He'll use nice words in his stories. Yes, that's all for today, children. Whoever didn't submit your projects by tomorrow evening, please send to my WhatsApp number. Otherwise, afterwards, don't ask me. Don't send me. Don't ask me afterwards.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, ma. Thank you so much. You can leave the class. Thank you for today.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, children. Have a good day.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye, ma'am. Thank
Yes.
you, ma'am.
Bye, ma. Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye, ma. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Have a nice day, children.
Okay, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Yes, bye, bye, bye. Bye, I love you. Just leave the class now.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Amisha and Lalita. Bye, both of you. Have a nice day.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.